It's not the rice. Stop the poison, the true reason behind Trump's tariff. It's not the rice. Stop the poison, the true reason behind Trump's tariffs. Fentanyl. Rice. Japan's silent response. If this concerns you, now's the time to like and subscribe.
Former President Trump has announced a 25% tariff on all imports from Japan. Officially, the reason is trade deficits or lack of reciprocity. But is that really the whole story? There may be another issue, one Japan has been ignoring. That is the true reason behind this economic pressure. Look closely at the tariff map. Japan and South Korea are hit with 25%, while Myanmar, Laos, and Kazakhstan face 40%. Countries the US barely imports from. This isn't random. Behind the high tariffs of 30 to 40% on Laos, Myanmar, and Kazakhstan lies a strategic message. Laos, a textbook example of the Belt and Road Initiative, with its infrastructure, an economy heavily dominated by China. It is effectively treated as a subordinate state of China. Myanmar. The military regime remains in power, deepening its dependence on China. It cooperates with China in both military and economic spheres, and is seen as an enemy of democracy and human rights, a pawn of Beijing. Kazakhstan. While cooperating with both China and Russia, it serves as a key hub in the Sino-Russian economic sphere, often regarded as the China Gate of Central Asia. Common point. The United States has little need to actively import goods from these countries. In other words, imposing high tariffs on them has no real impact on the US economy. And at the same time, it sends a geopolitical message. If you're siding with China, we'll treat you accordingly. Countries the US is truly angry with face a 25% tariff. Namely Japan and South Korea, seen as allies pretending to be loyal while secretly betraying America. Countries that are expendable or being punished symbolically are hit with 30 to 40% tariffs. Like Myanmar, Laos, and Kazakhstan, which are seen as firmly aligned with China. Trump's tariff map is not a trade map, it's a trust map. 25%, we are watching you. Betrayal won't be tolerated. Japan, South Korea. 30 to 40%, you're already an enemy. You don't matter. Chinese and Russian satellite states. 0 to 10%, we trust you, or we need what you sell. Taiwan, the Philippines, parts of Latin America. The core message to Japan is: are you a friend of America? Or are you using silence to help its enemies? Fentanyl, Temu, fisheries, military, it's all connected. I saw your attitude and let you off with just 25%. But next time, I might not be so lenient. The high tariffs on Laos, Myanmar, and Kazakhstan are more than a warning, but not yet a full-blown sanction. It's a symbolic message: the US doesn't need you. Japan, meanwhile, is one step away from that, currently in a position of being tested. It's fentanyl, the deadly synthetic drug here. The real issue for the US isn't just trade. It's fentanyl, the deadly synthetic drug killing over 100,000 Americans annually. The chemicals come from China. But there's suspicion that Japan and South Korea may be transit points. Japan says it hasn't seized a single shipment in 6 years. Is that a sign of purity, or a sign of not even checking? Trump's letter warned, if Japan retaliates, we will raise tariffs further. This isn't just trade, it's a test of trust. He's asking, are you with America, or are you silently helping China? Unless Japan gives a clear answer, the penalties will remain. If Japan truly wants to repair relations, buying American rice is not the solution. The answer is visible, bold action against fentanyl. Enhanced inspections at ports and airports. Establishing a dedicated anti-fentanyl agency. Publicly sharing efforts with international media. That is the real message of responsibility the US wants to hear. This isn't just about trade. It's about security and trust. What we choose to stop, and what we choose to protect, will define Japan's future relationship with America. This is a story I created together with ChatGPT about the silent war involving fentanyl and tariffs. While it includes perspectives that differ from actual policy frameworks, it is a vision drawn from a belief in new possibilities for the future. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment. Thank you.